friends. How are you? Say hey when you're hopping on. My stuff's over here. I also need to shave my face today. Because we're hanging out with our neighbors for the first time, and based on my children and all of their advice and experience, they're like, you need to shave your face. So let's get ready for a little swim play date. Say hey when you're hopping on. Where are you coming in from? If you're watching the live, drop a 1. Replay, drop a 2. Does anybody else shave their face? If you don't, you'll be shocked. So if I have really black hairs, I will do like plucking them. Like really, I call them my goat hairs. They're like thick, coarse, black. I already did that this morning. And so now we're just gonna do this. This is gonna make your makeup sit on your face a lot better and smoother. And even when you don't feel super hairy, you might be. But I have 4 kids, and the oldest of them are incredibly humbling, and they will just let me know, like, you're so furry, you're so fuzzy. Like, one day you probably will be too. So I just hold my skin tight, and then I'll do my skincare. After this, my face is nice and clean. I just got out of the shower. Okay, so Adam and I, look at that. I'm just like furry. Adam and I did tennis lessons this morning, and I keep thinking every lesson, I'm like, I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna get better. And it is just so hard. I have like such an appreciation. Anytime I try a sport, it's like golf, tennis, pretty much anything. I'm like, I had no idea it was so hard, so complicated. This to me is actually very satisfying. I love doing this. Let's see, my comments have been so weird lately that they don't always show up. I have to swipe right, swipe left, swipe right, swipe left. Hi, Diane. Thank you for sharing, Marcia. All right, so I have a little bit of time today. I'm not super rushed. I thought we could do Q&A for a good bit of today's live. I don't have my vitamin C serum because I gave it to a friend who lives down here, and I'm ordering more. So I was like, okay, I gave that to her. So I'm just not gonna have it for a little bit, and I absolutely love it. If you haven't tried Ofir's new vitamin C serum, it is so good. Today I'm going to start with this since we shaved our face. It's the Revive. It's moisturizing, hydrating. It has lipids, and it just gives you like a really nice glow. I'm going to start with that. You also can wear this under your makeup, and that's nice. If I shave my face, I do actually skip vitamin C serum because it's very citrusy, and it will burn. Because it's like if you put lemon or orange in a cut. So if you've shaved recently, don't do the vitamin C. Give yourself like 12 or 24 hours. I have somebody here helping with Veda, and her windows are down, and it's about to start to rain. Just a second. Hey, Erica. Hey, it looks like it's about to start raining, but your windows are down. You're welcome. I just didn't want your car to get wet. Okay. All right. Adam's working on the app today. He was up at 5. So we have developers that are like, we're really trying to get on the deadline of the app. So I walked out this morning. He was on a conference call at 5 a.m. working on it. And we're trying to do our very best that it still gets to launch by like June. So Okay, vitamin C serum. I do have Brighten. I just don't have the new vitamin C. I gave that. But for today, all I'm doing is just putting on that Revive. If you've never tried this, it's great under your makeup. It has palmifera oil in it. It's good for any sort of discoloration, hydration, like stimulating collagen. But it is known to help repair and protect your skin. So I'm gonna go in with the jellyfish wands. Okay, so Diane, I actually thought of you when I posted about it. So there's a girl from our hometown who is missing. It's like my hometown in Tennessee. She is missing and with her 2 children, and they are thinking she ran off with the children. But I heard that's kind of what I'm hearing, but who knows? I don't know if that happened or whether or not she was abducted. I have no idea. I don't know. I just know that they found her car outside the border of Canada, and she was last seen in Canada. So I was like, okay, well, maybe somebody can help find her or find that the kids are safe. They're worried that the kids are in danger, or that maybe all of them are in danger. So I don't have any other details, but I hope they're found safe. But they were seen, they went across the border in Canada. So, okay, going. This is the youth ageless sculpting ones. These have been viral. They have been all over the Today Show. They have been all over TikTok. And it is a jellyfish peptide, and it helps to relax your muscle and any sort of like deep wrinkles or fine lines. It helps with that. So. Going on my neck because your neck shows signs of aging. So I typically don't share things like that on my page. Sometimes if I know, but I feel like if I know them or it's something that's happened in my town or something like relative, then I share it. So I shared yesterday on my page about it. I actually found out about it from a local attorney, and she asked me, she was like, we're trying to get the word out as much as possible. I know you might know people in Canada or other people who follow you that might not see it on the news, like they're in serious danger. And I was like, absolutely, I will totally share. So, so it's around Niagara Falls is where they went in, and then she went by foot. She left her car over in the United States and then went by foot. So I don't know all the details, but I do know that they're like worried. Okay, we're gonna let this dry. Let's do our eyes. I know, I was like, crazy. Things like that make me so nervous. Okay, jellyfish peptides. Who uses these? Anybody? It's a girl from my hometown who's missing and her kids. So. You hear Veda? Oh yeah, Veda's here. She had to go outside and put her windows up. She said, you didn't even get rained on. Let's see, if you want her to say hi, hang on. Hey Veda, do you want to say hi to my friends really quick? And then you can go play with Erica?
Yeah, but is it my friend?
If it rains, Ellie's going to be here in just a little bit. Yep.
A little bit. Is that Erica's?
Yeah, that's Erica's car. And she had to put her windows up. Can you say hi, friends?
Why?
You gonna help me make my greens?
Can I?
Whoop! Nope, that's a razor. Never touch those. Very sharp. It can cut you. Look, do you see the scar?
Yeah.
That's because I opened it one day, not paying attention, and I cut my whole finger. See that? They're very sharp.
Yeah.
So those aren't toys. Okay?
Yeah, only use it?
Yeah, not even, you don't really need to use those. We just need to like not use them, okay?
Only
Tell them what you did today. Yeah, only when you're grown, when you're a mom.
Is this the top?
That is the top. Can I put the top on?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, but we're not gonna touch it. See how sharp it is? It's like a little knife. So it goes, oops, just like this. And now we'll put it, so don't touch. Okay, that's fine. She's gotta go to the potty, so you're gonna hang out with me for a minute.
Can I have lipsticky?
Sure. Want this one?
Yeah, did it break?
Yeah, you smushed it. It's okay, it still works. Here, you just have to twist the bottom. They're saying, hi, Veda.
Hi, guys. What's his name?
It's all our friends.
Is it Olive and Finn?
No, Olive and Finn, they're not on here. But they came over the other night and played. That was fun. Maybe we can play with them again soon.
Like when it was nighttime this day?
The other day when it was nighttime, they came over.
Yeah. And Jenny and Preston.
Yeah, Jenny and Preston came. We had a fun time.
Why didn't their kids come?
Their kids were studying for finals.
Oh.
I do have updates on my friend that was in coma after childbirth. She's no longer in
Can I do this?
a coma, but she is,
Can I do this?
she hasn't been able to talk or like
I want
interact
to do it.
or, her name's JoJo. I can share her page, so if you want to follow updates, you can. You can't do this one.
Can I
But
do the low one?
we are still believing in a
I do
miracle.
the low
We just
one?
had her, no, but look, y'all, my hair's stuck to it because I guess I need to clean that off. Nope, don't touch. You can help me put my greens in. We are still believing in a miracle, but she needs a miracle. Her 1-year anniversary was this week of like the pulmonary embolism and kind of when everything happened. So we are just believing. I pray for her every day and just believing God is going to heal her. So who's Erica? She's a babysitter that we know in our area that on days when I have a lot of work to do, she'll come and help with Veda so Veda doesn't, or like if Veda wasn't right here, she can get into things. And so if Adam's not home, so we have to have some extra help. So she's just a friend of ours who...
She's my friend.
She's your friend who helps. Today's actually she is the tutor for the big girls. And so I knew I would need help today. So when she was here to tutor them earlier in the week, I just asked if she could come over. So it worked out great.
What's this? Is this your blood?
No, that's not blood. That's lipstick.
Oh,
It's just red lipstick.
I'm just gonna...
I love you, but it looks like Veda spit her out of his mouth. Do you look like your dad?
Mm-hmm.
Or do you look like your mom? Who do you think you look like?
Dad.
Do you know who I really think you look like?
Who?
Grandmom. Do you think you look like Grandmom? If you see a picture of Adam's mom, they'll like be sitting beside each other and they look just alike. It's so cute. So if you think she looks like Adam, you should see her next to Grandmom.
Hey, what?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You have to be careful with your feet. It's okay. Can you pick them up? Good job. It's nothing broke. It's just plastic. Here, hand it to me and I'll help you. Look, you have to put them like this and they just go right back in the hole. Can you see how many you can find? Good job. They're just mascaras. No big deal. Thank you. Thank you for helping clean it up.
Why doesn't it break?
It didn't break because it's plastic, thankfully. So it didn't even break. It was just loud. Tropical TrimFit. You miss my videos? I go live almost every day. So be sure you have your notifications turned on because I'm here. I didn't go live yesterday because we just have a lot of end of the school year stuff going on. And to be honest, I did a 5 in the morning, like sunrise walk. And you should really be someone who's like going to sleep at sunset if you're doing sunrise. I was so drained all day, but I also had a lot of work with, I had some stuff with Beautiful You to do yesterday, and I had a training for like helping train some of their people that work in the company, and I just had like non-live work, and then I had stuff to get, and then Christian is doing a no electronics, no screen time, no video games, no anything for 7 days. So I had to go and get him like some art supplies, and so it was just kind of a busy mom, half work day. You're doing such a good job, Veda. So sorry I didn't go live yesterday, but most days I try to go live like several times a week. You found these?
Yeah.
Thanks, that's amazing. For you, you don't need brows. That would be crazy.
I want brows.
You don't need brows. That would be so crazy.
What's brows?
Eyebrows.
I need eyebrows.
You have eyebrows.
Why don't I need brows?
Well, that's a brow pencil. That would just make your eyebrows look as dark as Mama's. Do you want your eyebrows to look dark like mine?
Yeah.
Not today. We have friends coming over. So Veda has her first play date with our neighbor who has a daughter who's 3. Tell me about Ellie.
Ellie is she met me.
We met her at the playground, and Ellie is 3 like you. What does Ellie look like?
You.
What color is her hair?
Blonde.
Blonde. And what color are her eyes?
Blue.
And she looks just like who?
Me.
She looks just like you. So I thought Ellie was Veda. And I was like, how did Veda get over there? And then I looked, and there's Veda. And Ellie looks so much like Veda. And so they're the same age, and we live just a few houses down. And we have been trying to plan a play date for months. And it just hasn't worked out, or we've gotten rained out.
Can I have one?
You can have a little bit. And today, Ellie is coming over for lunch. And
Can I have
lunch and a little swimming.
What is
I'll put a
it?
smiley face. There you go.
Aw, so
See?
oh.
Sure. So look, now you can put a little smiley face. Now you can rub it in.
Is it a bright yellow?
It is a bright yellow. You can just put it on.
No, I wanted to rub that on.
Okay, rub it on. Okay, you want to start going and getting ready?
Yeah.
Let's see if Erica can get you ready, and you can pick out a bathing suit and whatever you need for
That
when
way-
Ellie comes.
That way we can swim.
Yes?
That can she hold me?
Who?
Oh.
Ellie? Well, she's your size, but yeah, that'll be fine.
Yeah, because I'm a little scared.
What are you scared of?
Skeletons?
Skeletons?
Yeah.
Well, I'm kind of scared of skeletons too.
You can't be scared of skeletons.
Yeah. So my dad comes in May 27th. So let me pass her off. Sorry. My dad comes in May 27th. We have a cousin coming in Saturday. He's staying for a week, so we'll be back to the air mattress. And then my sister had to cancel her trip, but now she's saying maybe her and my nephew might come down while my dad's in town. So I don't know.
No,
Don't take that. Hang on.
please.
No, you can take this. Here, take this. Okay, let's go find Erica.
Can I have some?
Hey, Erica. I'm gonna have you take her. Do you care to get her she can show you where her bathing suits are and get ready for her friends to come over. Okay, thank you so much. Teamwork makes the dream work. It's almost time for most of the kids to be home from school. So get ready, friends. It will just be a lot of kids here. She's so sweet. Okay. Make lean. I haven't taken this yet. Been taking this daily now this is my 3rd pack. So I've seen people online losing weight a lot faster with it. I did not have any sort of expectation, but I am noticing clothes fitting better, my face being smaller, and that I've lost some weight. I know some people who have lost crazy amounts. That's not me, but I know I hate that my sister had to cancel her trip. She just has a lot going on right now. Am I close with my mom? So I definitely talked to my mom. They moved away when I was younger, and my dad has been really good to call. I call him often, but I talk to my mom probably once or twice a month. So I talked to her on Mother's Day and said Happy Mother's Day. Even when I lived back home, she got remarried. She kind of has her own things going on and her own stuff, and they moved away when I was young, and I just don't really have, even when we lived close, just not ever really had where we hang out a lot. But she would come to maybe occasionally a child's birthday or something. So I love getting to see her when I get to see her, or I'll call and check on her. But I talk to my dad every day. So, and my dad I call him, he calls me. So that's more of it. I call my mom sometimes, and if it works out, we get to talk. So, Okay. So is it expensive? So it is, Brooke, you're down 20 pounds. You've taken it for a few months. So I'm down like right at 15. So, and I've been taking it, this is my 3rd month. So for me, that's really good. My pants, like, I bought 2 pairs of pants that looked like this. One was solid, one is striped. Neither of them fit. And they do fit now. And so that's great. And I have my pair of pants that shrunk and I'm able to wear those. So I can tell like, I don't know, I can tell things are really getting like leaner. I don't know how else to describe it. Like even, I don't think my scale has changed a lot, but I know I've gone down like 2 pant sizes. So that's really exciting and that's been like with traveling to Europe, with traveling to that Vegas trip, like regular life. So Adam does not see his dad. His dad passed away when he was 14. So I've never really talked about him just because I've never met him. So, so that's why I'm taking TrimFit and greens, and then I added this in a couple months ago just because I love the way I feel with this. This is my 2nd TrimFit for the day, but my 1st time TrimFit and greens, and it helps with appetite control, but I just wanted like a little extra push. So I added this in. I just had some friends who were having, I don't know, I saw a before and after of a friend and I was like, holy moly, you look so fit. And she was like, I've been doing plant-based peptides and it makes your body produce its own like GLP-1 and it's a plant-based peptide. So it's very safe. Also, if we were to get pregnant, my doctor was fine with me taking this and maybe helping balance out my blood sugar while I'm not pregnant, but if I got pregnant. And so I was like, okay, I'll try it with like, not sure if, I don't know if I would have good luck or not, but I'm loving it. And there's things like, I don't know, like certain joint issues that I was having. That's also something else that I've noticed, a big thing. I've been talking and I have to get ready or else I'm going to meet the new neighbor. I've only met Ellie's dad because, well, he was the one that had Ellie at the park when I met her. I have it linked in the description of this video, or if you drop the word me below, I can send it to your inbox or at CourtneySwan.com. So it's just listed under, it's called Make is the brand, and they have like, they have the lean. I'm gonna show you something, hang on, look. Can you guys see? See if I'll move around. Can you guys see this? So my dog loves to chase these. I hope you guys can see okay. Look, he's just perching up there. Like, take my picture. Is that not so cool? So neat. Anyways, back to it. Okay, so they have a lot of different supplements. I have only tried the lean. I have ordered the, what's it called? Calm. And Adam was going to the post office to get it today. It came in, but I haven't tried it. But it's supposed to help with reducing your cortisol levels, which when I had blood work done, my cortisol levels were like off the chart. And so I have a different friend who actually has had cancer, and her doctor recommended the Calm. And so when I started taking lean, she was like, I think her endocrinologist or oncologist, whoever it was, she was like, he recommended this for helping my cortisol levels. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need to get that. So I ordered that. I haven't gotten it in yet, or tried it. It's at the post office and hopefully I'll get it today. But they have a lot of different supplements as well. I've taken Beautiful You now for like almost 2 years, probably 2 years next month. And I lost about 60 pounds and then moved down here, and I feel like I'm very active, but the food down here is like a lot of tacos and a lot of virgin pina coladas and maybe a lot of other stuff. And so I was like, I just need something, and I don't want to do shots because I just don't want to do that right now. Maybe one day if I have good luck. Like with this, I don't think so, but who knows if my doctor ever recommends it. Maybe at some point I would do that, but I'm just trying, like, it was $89. So I think with the code it was like, or a subscription, it was $80. So I'm just trying this right now, but so far it is doing so good. Yeah, it was an iguana. Okay, Meg says Calm is legit the best thing ever. It's taken all the stress away. Well, I definitely need that. But yes, so if you've been looking to like maybe lean up for the summer, it's a plant-based peptide. It's like a natural GLP-1. So maybe if the shots are like a little out of your budget, I totally understand, or you're looking for like a natural that doesn't have like the side effects. The good thing about this that I thought was amazing was the Make Lean, it targets visceral fat, like the bad fat around your heart, your arteries, your liver, like all the bad fats. It targets that and helps build lean muscle. And so I'm literally watching my body like kind of like change shape, which is exciting. Yes, it's a non-injectable peptide, which is amazing. Oh, Laura, you take the Calm too? I can't wait to get it. It's helping you sleep. Oh, I could use that. I've had something weird happen. The center of my hand has been like itching like crazy. It feels like a deep tissue. I don't know if it's because I've been playing tennis or this is conspiracy theory, but I feel like maybe my cell phone has caused it, like holding my phone. I have no idea, but it's the inside of my hand. If anyone's ever had this happen or you have a way to fix it, definitely feels like neurological because it's not surface. Like my hand doesn't have like a rash or anything. But I'm hoping, so I'll take, when I get my Calm in, I'll take it at night and maybe it'll help with my nighttime. Yes, so I would try the Lean. It's just like a pill form, so it's not a shot, but really, really good. And I've been having, so I started it before I went to Europe and did not expect, like, I don't know. I just was like, I'm going to Europe. What could it hurt? Like, maybe I just won't gain a ton. And I came back from Europe, went straight to Vegas for a work trip. And then I came back and I was like, I have lost weight while traveling, which is unheard of for me. I can easily gain like 10 or 20 pounds. And so really excited about that. So good. But I have had a lot of, I even had questions the other day. Like, I don't know where to find it. So I do have it linked in the description of this video, or you can just drop the word me. And I also have it on my CourtneySwan.com. And then same for like, I know a lot of you take TrimFit and greens and all that. That's just a different company. It's Beautiful You. And I take them for two different reasons. This, I'm trying to like burn fat, like burn that visceral fat, build lean muscle. And then this has like really big appetite suppressant and it's a mood booster. So I like them both for different reasons. Okay, I'm gonna show you two new things today that I got off Amazon. I did link them in the description of this video, so they are so good. I've had the pink one a little longer than this one, but I absolutely love these. These are, if you are here for like a glowy summer, these are the Tarte Shape Tapes. So I've already bronzed my face just with my regular bronzer, and then now I'm gonna take this and kind of just stipple with a foundation brush. I'll use this one. Yep, they're called Make is the brand, and it's called Lean. And you get a 60 capsules, which is a 30-day supply for $80 if you do the subscription. I got a funny message this morning from someone who was like, I was looking everywhere for my greens. And she was like, I just realized that my subscription does not renew until the 23rd and I'm out. She's like, ugh, I hate that. And so I love getting the subscription to my products because you get a bigger savings. Like with Make and with Beautiful You, you get an extra 10%. With Beautiful You, get 25% off with my code in the subscription. But in general, you just save so much more, and you can always cancel either of them at any time, but it just saves. today you'll doing everything shower. You're on day 6, time to wash your hair. I came home, I picked mangoes off of a tree this morning after tennis lessons. And it's my first time ever having ripe mangoes just like fall. And so the thing with mangoes, you're supposed to like push up on it. And if you push and kind of twist and it drops into your hand, the mango's ready. And that happened for the first time today. I've been going by these mango trees, like plopping at them, and nothing's been happening. And today they started just like falling into my hands. Well, they spew all this sticky, smells delicious, but like stuff. And so I was in my tennis outfit and I like carried them in my skirt and I made the biggest mess. I was so sticky, and then I was sweaty from trying to learn tennis. And I've been very intentional to try and move my body daily and finding fun ways to move my body. I have not always loved working out. I still like don't always love working out, but I'm finding things that like, what is fun for me that keeps me active? So I'm gonna start with this turtle rescue program, and we're gonna go look for sea turtles like in the middle of the night or early morning. And then I've been doing tennis. What is something you do that's like to move your body? And because you don't just have to like walk on a treadmill. You can, but there's so many things you could do that are active. Pickleball, tennis, golf, walking, beach walking, like all the things, hiking. I just want this to be a little darker. I'm just doing this kind of like a fun and easy summer look. So this is very simple. I'm a little embarrassed. I have her coming over. I don't have like matching porch furniture or anything. I have like different color cushions, and I ordered some Costco. I thought my house isn't totally like ready for strangers to come to it, but we all live here, so. But I'm so excited. There were 2 new turtle nests that were found this morning. I have a friend who's been walking the beach, and then they actually found a giant leatherback about a month and a half ago. Such a sad story, but how amazing is nature? I'm gonna tell you like something really sad. So there was a mama leatherback turtle who got here. She was the first one to come to the island. She was here about a month early before it's like turtle season. They come back every year to lay their eggs in their same spot. And she made it to the island, but about a month early, and she died right beside her nest. And she had just laid her eggs. She couldn't even make it back to the ocean, which was only like maybe 10 feet away. And they found a fishing lure down her mouth in her insides, and then she had like big strings hanging out of her, and she had swallowed like a commercial fishing lure. They ended up opening her up. She's about the size, she's like 600 pounds, humongous. And so anyways, so sad. So that's how I started hearing about the turtles, is because that had happened. And I had some friends who were, like the church was going out to help that day, and that's what they found. And so anyways, how amazing is nature that like she traveled literally the whole sea with eggs inside of her and made it to the beach. She always lays her eggs. She was marked, and she'd been like coming here for like 20 years. And she came all the way here to lay her eggs and barely made it, laid them, and died. Like from a mom, I'm like she knew she was trying to like save her babies. Oh, it's just so beautiful. Anyway, so I hope I don't find anything else bad like that. But I just found that to be like such a beautiful like animal. Like how beautiful is that she was trying to like come, and even though she knew she was dying, she was gonna come and try and lay her eggs. Just like so precious. Oh my God, like just such a good little mama. Anyways, so 2 new, would you guys want to see vlogging about this as well? I would love to go and like document like things I'm finding, our search for this. Like, I would love to share, like my sea turtle experience. So, and maybe even on TikTok where I could like just show videos and just talking. I don't know if like lives, I don't know who would want to watch that because it's going to be in the middle of the night, but Adam and I are going to take turns going because because we have kids, and our kids are going to come some of the time. So we are going to do the crew that goes out and before sunrise and checks to see if like any turtles are struggling and help them make it to sea before the birds wake up. So we'll be on like the protective turtle crew. I don't know what they call it, but I bawled the first time I heard about the turtle. Just that it was so beautiful that she was coming to save her babies. I just thought like, good little mama turtle. So anyways, I wanted to do this last year when we first moved here, but I didn't find out about it until October and the season was over. So then we are marking off the, where you can see the tracks where the turtles lay their eggs and then they go back to the ocean. And so you mark it off and show this is where the turtles are. And then you come back 60 days after the nest is found, because someone's going every day and marking nests. So it has a date, like this is the day the nest was found, and then you have a 60-day tracker. Here's 60 days later. This is when this nest at 60 days the turtles should go to sea. And then that's the day you make sure, like, are there any stragglers? And this whole process goes on from now until October. So I'm like, is that just magical? Like, it will be a sacrifice because we'll have to get up, we'll have to take turns, and we'll have to figure like that part. But I just feel like it would be such a great experience and something really fun for us to do. And then you get to see the sunrise because you're already out there at that time. Okay, I'm going to show you Shackley. So Palmifera is owned by Shackley. This is Palmifera's Youth Mascara. A couple of you messaged me saying how good this was, so I ordered it and I have tried it for a few days now and it is so good. So if you love Palmifera and you love all natural, very clean products, this is the revitalizing, it's a conditioning mascara, helps with growth, but it also just makes your lashes really long. So they're gonna be here in about 10 minutes and I hope they're not early. I also, here, our little lizard's moving around, I'll show you. You see him? He's no longer on his rock. So I'll have to get Veda and we'll go out and feed. We just throw berries to the lizards and they eat them and it's really fun. Some of the people here don't like the iguanas because they are an invasive species, but they don't really hurt anyone. And I don't know, I'm just like, they kind of are cute. And so we feed them, but so cool. So maybe that's something I can start vlogging about and sharing about my turtle experience. I just think it'd be amazing. And I love walking on the beach and I'm like, okay, well, would I enjoy walking on the beach even more if I thought I might see a baby turtle today? Okay. So this is Palmifera's mascara. It's in the youth category with, why is it doing this? Oop, I don't know why it paused like that. It's in the youth category, same with like the youth ageless sculpting ones, the youth, so if you go to the description of this video, I have where you can sign up for text notifications so you don't miss a live. We send out a text every time I go live, and that way it's a service I pay for so that you guys don't miss it. And then also be sure that you have your notifications turned on Facebook, and then that way Facebook can send you a notification as well. The way you do that is if you're on my page and you see where it says Courtney Swan was live, click those 3 little dots and it'll say like turn notifications on or turn them off. If they're turned on already, it will be saying turn off, but if they're not turned on, you can say turn them on and then you get notified. So I have never been like a nature person. ever. Actually, I would be like, I'm definitely like city, not country. I don't know what I would have called myself, but I moved here almost a year ago. It's almost our 1 year in Puerto Rico. Can you believe it? And we didn't know for sure we would be moving here permanently or if it would just be for the summer, but we were open to like an adventure. It was work opportunities and we were excited and nervous and all the feelings. And will it be awful? Will it be amazing? Maybe it'll be, I don't know. It just felt like all open doors and we just went for it. And it has been more beautiful and more amazing than I could have ever imagined. And I have turned into like a nature girl. I'm like picking plants and flowers and fruit and like enjoying like the sounds of nature and birds. And I've always been an animal person, but I absolutely love like sunsets and athletic activities. And I have just like, it's amazing. I'm 36 and I'm like, I've gone my whole life never like kind of exploring in that way. And to be honest, the area we lived in, I didn't feel really safe like walking by myself or going and doing a lot of like outdoorsy things, even though like Chattanooga's known for like hiking Mecca, you know, I just didn't, and it gets so cold. I don't like to be cold. I don't know. I just never got into it. But here I have had the best time. I enjoy hiking. I enjoy walks. I enjoy, and it is warm all year. And actually it kind of gets hot, but it'll be fine. It gets hot back in Tennessee too. But I have loved it. There's also no deer, no coyotes. We do have caiman crocodiles, like caiman alligators, but they aren't huge and they're like most of the time in big like ponds or ravines. And I don't think there's ever been a caiman attack. They're like about 3 feet. How big is 3 feet? They're about 3 feet. Some get a little bigger. You can spot them sometimes like with a frog in their mouth if you're at night with a flashlight, like down by like ponds on purpose. Yes, Ofir has a great mascara too. This is just one that you guys recommended to try. And so I absolutely love Ofir's mascara and I love this one. Sometimes people can't use certain things, so I love showing like different options, but this one, I feel like your lashes look very, very long and natural with this one. Have you ever had an experience like that? Adam's grandmother started playing tennis when she was 40. She ended up competing in like national championships for like over 40. Like she did tennis until she was in her 80s. And she did not find her passion until she was 40 years old. Adam's other grandmother painted on and off like growing up or whatever, but she started seriously painting and became an artist after she turned 35. So to me, it is just so amazing that like the thing, your best friend, you may not have found it yet, or your hobby that you're going to love doing, you may not even know what it is yet. Like you may not have even had that experience or opportunity at the age that you are. And to me, it is just amazing that as we grow and as we age and as all these things are changing, that seriously, we may not have even discovered like our very favorite people or favorite things yet. And that is just so inspiring to me, or that, you know, like the world is just full of so many opportunities. Okay, we're gonna do a little lips, and I'm not gonna have time to dry my hair, so I'm gonna put a little mousse in it. Okay. So this is split end sealer. If I had time, I would blow out my hair. I don't. I've chatted too much. Just hanging out with my besties. But I also believe that God knows the desires of our heart. And I think God literally placed me somewhere that I did not know I even needed. Like I did not even know I didn't even know where Puerto Rico was on the map when we had the opportunity to come down here. I would like had to look it up and be like, where's Puerto Rico? Like I have no idea. And so I was like, well, we liked the Virgin Islands. That doesn't look like it's too far away. And, but I'm like, I think too, that you can, like, God really knows the desires of your heart and he can like prepare good things for you that you didn't even know. what is something, anybody learn a hobby or do something? I've been kind of mothering my whole adult life, and which I've loved. Loved my season of motherhood. But, and I still have a toddler that we're about to do a play date for. So it's not like my mothering is over. But I am excited to like learn, like, what do I love? Like, what like makes me light up inside? And I have made so many beautiful friendships this year, and I have learned so much about myself. And really by kind of like not having any of our normal stuff, it like put us in a really good opportunity to like, okay, this is our new life. What do we want it to look like, you know? But I could have done that even probably back home. Like, if you don't like what your daily life looks like, then be like, what if I was living my very best life? What would it be? Like, what would it look like? Not financially, or maybe even financially. Like, do you love your job? If you hate it every day, maybe you can pivot, you know? But thinking like, what would like the perfect day for me look like? And so many things that we have found we were doing because it was like, well, I felt like I was supposed to be doing that. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but we just kind of felt like that. And now we're kind of looking at it and we're like, well, why do we keep doing that? Like, I don't really like that. And Adam will be like, well, I don't like that either. And I'm like, okay, well then let's change. Like, let's do something else. So, you want to learn to crochet? Well, Margot? Okay, Margot, I am going to send you, or you send me a message with your address, and I'm going to go buy you some yarn and some different crochet hooks, and I will send you, and I'll find whatever book has the best review, and I will send you some stuff to learn how to crochet. And maybe we can do this with a lot of different people and do certain things, but like, I think it's amazing to find like what makes you light up inside. And some of the stuff I've tried, I'm like, I don't know if tennis is one of those I'm currently feeling. I tried running. Running is not for me. I tried it for a few months. This is when I was in Tennessee. I was trying to find, what do I love? I saw people running. They looked so happy. I hated running. Everything about it made my body hurt. I was out of breath. I didn't like it. Now I've been doing tennis, and I am jogging on a treadmill 10 minutes a day when I do tennis, like on workout days, not when, so I'm better when I do tennis. Not because I want to run a marathon. Used to, I thought maybe I would. I've decided that's not fun for me. But if running's fun for you, do running. Diane, you hand crochet blankets. Well, maybe you can connect with Margot and help her learn how to crochet. Dana, you play pickleball and you turned 70 in June? You're also taking an online watercolor class. I would love to do that. Also, I'm like, I want to down this before I put stuff on. So when we come up with the app launches in about a month, maybe we should even do something like a finding me again. I love that, Megan. That's where you are now, just finding me. Maybe we could do a challenge on finding things we love, and all of us are doing it together. I know our app is technically for fitness, but I want to also do like Bible studies, and we could do a challenge of like 30 days of finding things we love, and we could post about what we're doing, and maybe people who are good at other things, we could make connections. I think that would be so fun. Would anybody want to do that? Like a finding me again type challenge when the app comes out? Lori, you'd like to try rebounding? I have an embarrassing story. I bought a trampoline to do rebounding, but I think I need like some sort of internal tucking of my insides. Rebounding wasn't for me. Maybe try somebody's rebounding thing. I was like, I am not, I just was like, everything was coming out every jump. I was like, this is not for me. I can't, I would love to, but I need to practice about 1 million more Kegels before I could do rebounding. And that might not be for everybody. Rebounding is incredibly good for you. It's where you jump on a trampoline and it's supposed to help get your lymphatic drainage going. I think rebounding is amazing. It's great for your kids if they're needing to get like energy out. Okay, I got stuff for my hair from Lange. I don't know if I linked Lange in the description of this video, but I just used mousse and the split end stuff, and I just kind of made it wavy. But you can also go to CourtneySalon.com and click my Lange link. Brenda, you would love to learn Spanish. So we have started doing Spanish lessons on an app called Preply, and you pick whatever country or whatever language, people you want to learn from, and it's a one-on-one with an actual person. Okay, I need to get off here. Okay. Ooh, you love the thought of finding old furniture and making it new again? Everybody write something down that you want to do and be like, why am I not doing it? Like, just go try it. Like, whatever that is. Like for me, I was like, I find so much, I've been wanting to pick mangoes, like just off trees. And I also found a farm that I can go and pick my produce from their farm. We don't have a farm, but I'm like, how could I go? Maybe you have an Amish farm in your area that would let you do that. You didn't think about that with rebounding? Well, me either. I didn't realize that my inside, like that I don't have as much bladder control as maybe I once did. I don't know. Keep that in mind. If you struggle with sneezing, jumping jacks, or anything like that, rebounding might not be for you. I don't want to break it to you. Yes, be a flight attendant. Would anyone like to learn sign language? You have a daughter that is deaf. Yes, I love this. Find people. You could like meet here, hang out, connect, ask if anybody wants to do it. You guys can make friends here. And then also once the app launches, we'll do a couple different challenges, some physical, some just like participation, and we can just build a community of us doing things together. So, okay. All the things are in the link in the video. I just got a text from the mom, so I'm thinking maybe they're headed this way. So I'm gonna get off. That way I'm not like scrambling. And anywho, I hope you guys have the best day ever. And I absolutely love hanging out with you and us like going through journeys of life together. So if you need anything, you can always send me a message. If you wanted to try the Make Lean, the link's in the description of the video. Same with the tropical TrimFit pack, anything you need. I think I have it listed. If I don't, you can message me. So anyways, oh, look, Jeannie wants to learn sign language. There you go. I love this. This is amazing. You guys are amazing. I hope you have the best day ever. Bye, y'all.